Hey, this is Stephen from PM Lesson, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the three-point strategy. This is also sometimes known as the triangle method, and generally this framework is useful for helping you to articulate your overall point with 3 or 2 or 4 or however many subpoints that you want. This method is really good for drilling in an idea or your points into the interviewer's mind. Often the interviewer sometimes won't be listening very attentively to your answer. The interviewer has a long day. So it's really, really critical to nail your points into the interviewer so the interviewer really understands what you're trying to say and the points you're trying to make. Here's an example for how it might look. So let's say the question is, what is your favorite product? And let's say that my answer is Snapchat. Here's how I would go about answering this question. Snapchat is my favorite product because of 3 main reasons. 1, its ephemeral usage as a messaging app. 2, its disintegration from other apps and services that I normally use. And 3, its treatment of privacy. Let me tell you more about each of those. First, I think that Snapchat is really effective as an ephemeral messaging app. The reason that I am getting frustrated with messaging on Facebook and email and many other messaging clients that have now gone by the wayside is that they promote work. In fact, oftentimes now on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, it's becoming a place where I plan events, as you can see by the Facebook automatic planning feature that emerges when you type in a date. It's also becoming a place where I'm obligated to talk to people that maybe I don't feel close to, since Facebook has such a wide social network. Whereas Snapchat is still a place where I am not obligated to do work and I can have light, fun, individual conversations with my friends. Snapchat is able to do this because the messages are ephemeral. So what sort of real kind of work conversation would you want to have if everything is ephemeral and you lose everything and it's all over the phone? So I think Snapchat has done an effective job of leveraging its ephemerality to make a really authentic and rich and friend-filled experience. My second point about Snapchat is that I think that Snapchat has it has avoided integrating into services too much like Facebook does. There's no Snapchat login for everything. And I think, and this will touch on my third point as well, but I think that makes me feel like when I enter Snapchat, I'm entering a space that is just where I can communicate, have fun, laugh, be creative, and be with my friends. As opposed to Facebook, which when I log in, I fear that all of these kinds of components will come clashing together. Or Facebook is linked to my Venmo, Facebook is linked to my my email and all these different services, and it makes me really fearful. And I know that Facebook is launching a dating app soon, but it doesn't seem enticing to me as a platform to use Facebook because it has so much of my information. It's so connected to all my different services. Whereas Snapchat feels like it's an independent player. It's a separate place that I can go when I'm looking to just have some fun and be creative. My third point is about the fact that Snapchat is actually really great for privacy, and this relates to my 2 other points. And by the way, as an aside to you, the watcher of this video, it's really great when you answer these questions to kind of have a theme to your answer. So these points all are related to each other, and that's not a problem. The third point I would have is just that Facebook has truly botched our privacy. Facebook has not deserved the trust of its users, and it needs to do a lot to earn that trust back. Whereas Snapchat, given that its ephemerality, given the way the nature of the platform, it hasn't yet violated this trust, and it actually seems like a very less likely player to violate this trust because of its ephemerality, because it's meant as a playful messaging space and it's not connected to a lot of different platforms. And for that reason, it's also a great product to think about when it comes to promoting user privacy and trust. So I would say for those 3 reasons, I think that Snapchat is my favorite product. Again, the reasons are its ephemerality, its disintegration with other services, and its upholding of user trust and privacy. So that's just an example of how you might go about that question. That's obviously kind of a long answer, but you can go through it in any way that you want. You can make these kind of 3-point methods for very small parts of an answer that you're giving or very large parts. It just helps to add a little bit of backbone to your answer so that the interviewer knows, okay, there I have 3 points. Okay, we're at point 1. Okay, we're at point 2. okay, we're at point 3, okay, those are the 3 points that I just heard. And it really drills in your points to the interviewer, and it shows that you're well spoken. So if you ever feel like you need a framework to use, try out using this framework. If you're trying to articulate a point really clearly to your interviewer and you want to make a few sub-points. Cool. Good luck with your